Hello everybody, and welcome to the first video of the Sendrith adventure in Project Quarm. Sendrith here is level 1, but he is decked out. He's currently memorizing one of his spells. I'm playing with a new UI. This one's called like Infinity Blue or something. And part of the reason I thought of doing that was because I noticed that Classic is using some UI that shows him like exact percentages or something for his XP as it progresses. And I'm like, hey, I want to do that. I want to see that. So I decided to do that, see that. Hopefully, I don't know if this UI shows it, but I'm like, I didn't ask him what UI he's using, so I'm like, well, why don't I just try one? And I kind of liked it when I turned this one on. I kind of like the style. I might, who knows? I might end up doing this instead of Duxa. In all honesty, on all my characters. But I'm still repositioning windows and whatnot, but I think I'm just about done here. I made my traditional 3-hit windows. This middle window is just me hitting and me being hit. But I'll have to figure out how to add some other stuff, like perhaps some of my spell casts and me getting hit by spells. I've never really figured out how to do that properly. So I've got some bone chips. We're going to see how much of a level we can get turning in bone chips, and then I'm going to bust out my expert knowledge of this particular starting area. So I think it's Bronze Leaf that wants us to turn in the bone chips. 4 sets, 4 at a time. Okay. I believe it's 4 at a time. Now, Classic and I are in a debate, and I believe him more than I believe myself. In that, he says that while everybody says Felwith is the best XP for bone chip turn-ins, I told him I had heard. I mean, everybody says Felwith is the best, and that's what I had heard. He says he did it in what was it, Quanos, with some particular turn-in. There's a couple turn-ins, I think, and one of them he said was great XP, and he suspects it is better than Felwith. Well, let's see here. It's not going to be a perfect representation because I'm level 1 and he was level something. But here we are, level 1 with no XP into our level. We got 24% for 4 at level 1. And I forget what level Classic was when his Ranger turned in 6 and he said he got like 25%. But Classic, if you're watching, which I think at some point you will be, can you remember what level your Ranger was when you did that turn in? Anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to see, I didn't get that many bone chips, but I have some plat if I want to just go out and buy more, which I think I do. Even though my defensive and offensive capabilities will lag behind in the extreme thereby, I still want to do it because I'm kind of hoping. I gave this guy the box of Alcabor. See, there's level 2 already. I gave this guy the box of Alcabor from Marrow, but if it's possible to get him to the level where he can get Invis versus Undead, then I think I can take him into the lower level event zone. And with Invis versus Undead, I should be able to get around relatively safely and perhaps grab myself a box. If I do it before level 10, I can literally like find the corpse, grab the box, and then die like right afterwards. Level 3 already. That's pretty nice. Now, kind of does make me want to go get some more bone chips. Let's head on out to Gfei. First, I'll mem some spells. I got Strike. I'm thinking that I don't need to buy so many low-level spells if I'm gonna bone chip myself up. Let me figure this out here. All right, we're gonna go head on out to Gfei and try to buy some more bone chips. And if we can't find any, it's alright. I got a leveling path in mind that I think is pretty clever. And that is, I'm going to head on over to Kaladin. I do have like 3 belts to turn in, which should be pretty awesome XP at level 3. Maybe even get me to level 4, who knows, probably. Or something close to it. And then, that what I think people don't realize is that starting area outside of Kaladin is way more fruitful. It's got way more skeletons, so you're getting a lot more bone chips. There's tons of little decaying dwarf skeletons out there. And furthermore, you've also got a better range. Well, I'm thinking of P99. I noticed on this server, they do have some more like level 2, level 3s than on P99. On P99, it seems like the mobs jump from like level 1 up to, ooh, a Pixie Trickster. Let's give that one a shot. They drop from like level 1 up to like level 4, it seems like. Boom. Evocation level 2. I pumped a bunch of points into my one-hand blunt. Oh, I'm trying to hit 2 like I'm going to kick because I'm so used to my ranger. And I put some points into casting skills, like 1 into each that I didn't even have enough for all of them. There we go. We got 1% off of that because that's a level 2 mob and we are now level 3. But I just love to kill them because I found a really good quest killing Pixie Tricksters at, I think it's from the Rangers Guild. And I just took the quest initially to get a bag. It's one of those quests where, hey, get 6 pixie dusts and then, you know, like, combine them in this bag and hand me back this bag. And so those are great quests to get a bag when you're just starting out, right? So I did that. Let's auction. Want to buy bone chips. I think 3 plat per stack is good. Let's see if there's any for sale right now. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Long day of work today. What was I talking about? Prior to bone chips. I can't remember. I apologize. I start at 8 a.m. on this day, work till 4:30 p.m. at my full-time job. And then I take my daughter home from school, and I have to watch and play with her. She loves to play with me, which is wonderful. But after working all day at kindergarten, there's half of me that's just like, let me have some time alone. I should be more quiet because everybody can hear me. They're all watching TV right now. And then I get off at 4:30, walk her home, and you know little girls, they walk kind of slow, right? Walk her home, and then, oh, I gotta... How do you turn log on? Oh, I gotta update my log file, I guess, to get nparse to work. Anyway, my brain is fried right now. After work, I finish work at 4:30. And then I have a class that starts at 5:50. I get home like 4:45, 4:50. So I've got an hour, but in that time I have to eat, and I also have to get to the class about 10 minutes early to prepare for it. Let's try this yellow. Try out this rubicite brass plate. Aha. Let's do some chain nuking. 5:50 to 6:50, and then a 7 to 8:30. Get home. My wife has to take my daughter to a class, so she's also busy. So when I get home, she's also just getting home. And that means nobody was able to do the dishes. And we are vegetarian, and there is no catering to vegetarians here in China. So what that means is we have to cook lunch and send it to school with the kids, right? So that means I'm not only doing the dishes for the dinner for 5, I'm also cleaning the, you know, the lunch pack things for all 3 kids. Alright, even with the ruby breastplate, which I thought would be huge, we're getting our butts kicked here. So we're probably going to need to run from the guards if we intend to survive this encounter. It's super close though. There, we got it. Our offense just went up. With some RNG luck, we might pull this off. We've taken the lead, and then we lost it again. Oh, there we go. So, had to do a lot of dishes. So it's just, right now it's 10 p.m. Started at 8 a.m. Work, woke up at 7. And it's just busy all day, so you can imagine how I am right now. Looks like we got this guy because he's going to run at 20. There we go. It's going to be a long run. Oh no. He's about to get a friend to help out. Okay, well, that bites. And I don't have my map up, so I feel... Oh, where do I go? So anyway, my brain is working at minimum capacity, and I quit coffee like 2 weeks ago, so I don't have that crutch to kick in a little extra. I still use it occasionally, like I did drink some before I went to my after school classes. Oh, so we got that wasp killed, and the other one's probably coming back for us. So actually, this fight ain't over. This fight ain't over. Let's wait for him. So what we're gonna do is, if I don't get the bone chips, let's see if I have any friends on friend. Oh, I forget their names. I forget my friends' names. Friend classic. Who all friend? Friend Terpuntine. Who all friend? Nope. Nobody seems to be on. There we go. I should have beat him until he started running and then nuked him, because I hate chasing on the run. Look at this. It's like, am I even swinging anymore? Yes, I am, because I can see the misses popping up. And he's got the HP to face me again. And he is just landing hit after hit of 99999. Wow. He's just RNG wrecking me right now. Just solid wall of red. It's ridiculous. And now we're gonna have an orc pawn to deal with, it looks like. Unless I maneuver correctly. There we go. What a fight, man. I need to stick to blues. Level myself up. Or whites. Whites would be perfect right now. Level up some abilities. Now, I think AC plays a huge part in defense leveling up. And we got quite a bit of AC. We got nearly every slot. It's got some decent gear in it. From banded to rubicite. So yeah, Sendrith is starting up level 3. Hopefully we can get some bone chips. Since it seems like we're not able to buy any, why don't we run to Butcher Block to the Dwarven City. It's going to be a bit of a dangerous run with no sow. If we can get there, we can turn in some belts, maybe hit level 4. I think at level 4 we can send tells. Maybe I can already send tells. I'm not sure. What level can one send a whisper? Anyway, we'll go there, turn in some belts, and then we'll farm up maybe some more bone chips. They're telling me level 2. And there's also some level 4 crags we can fight over there. If we kill whites and yellows, we should level up pretty quick. I need to check what level clerics get in Invis vs Undead. If I can get to that level before the event zones close, I will get Invis vs Undead. And then I can go to the event zone and probably get a box on this guy. They seem to rot pretty often, and even if they don't, when I was getting my enchanter power leveled over there, we killed the Avatar of Finance, I think, twice or 3 times in that time of like an hour and a half, every time dropping a box. So that was really nice. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm excited to get a 3rd box. That would be nice. I'd like to give this one back to Marrow. Marrow could live without it, but why not get a 3rd one if we can? That way all the characters can have one, you know? Anyway, I'm going to pause it for now. Okay, well, a wrench in the plans. Clerics do not get Invis on Verse Undead until level 14. And that, my friends, I can guarantee you is definitely not happening before the event zone goes away. You know what I mean? Let's kill skeletons on the way, even though this is a really dangerous area to try to kill stuff. There's some high level stuff running around here. Oh, but that was easy. Look at that. We can scoop some extra bone chips. Now I'm hoping we can get the bone chips relatively cheap, considering I gotta remember to be careful of all the mobs. Considering that the event zone is going on right now, and there's probably mad stacks of them, just like, you know, rocking off the chain. But so far, not so good. Could be the timing. I don't know how many people are on the server right now. But it wasn't happening in GFA. Maybe I gotta hop on the boat and get myself over to East Commons Tunnel to buy them. Get myself killed. Come back with a bunch of bone chips and just crank up to whatever level I can crank up to. Right, and then hope that I survive as I level my combat skills. That's the thing. Like, it's already, I can already see that it's slow. Let's see what we got it up to thus far. Our one-hand blunt has gone up 3. Our defense is still 0. Which is pretty sad. And our offense has gone up 3. And it's the defense that worries me. Apparently this rubicite breastplate is not as powerful as I was thinking it was. Which, you know, if I had thought a little bit more about it, I would have realized that. See, here's the danger with this run. There's a red skeleton that is KOS on the way. So we gotta be careful to run around him. So, yeah, we'll go and we will farm our own bone chips is what I'm thinking. And level up our abilities. And if our abilities get caught up, then we will perhaps go try to buy some bone chips and make another jump. But since I don't get Invis vs Undead until level 14, I really don't see that happening. But I could go in there at level 8 and get a group. And maybe that's the way to get the box. If I can get Sendrith in there. If I can get Sendrith to 8, we're already at 3. You know, if I get enough belts... Oh, I should have tried to buy belts when I was in GFA. If I could have got belts in GFA, I would have been taking them with me on this run. Oh well. Anyway, I will unpause the video when we're... Well, first I want to show you the killing fields here that I think is a good place to come when you're a lower level. And then I'll unpause again when we get to turn in the belts so we can see what kind of XP we get from that. Alright, so the killing fields are just around these canyon walls here, but we're starting to get in the area where we're finding the kind of mobs I'm thinking of, like the crag chicks. They're yellow, and when you are, unlike dwarves, when you are a high elf, they are not KOS to you, which is really cool. They'll get there if you kill them, but they don't start that way. So the goblin whelps, of course, are KOS to pretty much everything under the sun. But here you got a ton of these nice little decaying dwarf skeletons. They're carrying stuff. Oh, someone just sent me a tail. Wow. Alright, let me pause it real quick. One annoying thing I have noticed about this UI is that I can't figure out how to drag the windows. So the way to move them is I have to, like, I extended this one up to here, and then I brought the bottom upwards, and now I'm going to extend it over like this, and then bring the side over, and that's how I move these windows around, which is kind of kind of annoying. And I'm getting really annoyed by my sense heading telling me I have no idea which direction I'm facing, so I'm going to throw my scales up into this window here. There we go. And I just realized I forgot to put a point in sex ending. He said 2 backpacks full of bone chips will get you from 1 to 8, almost. I just did that with the twin enchanter. So yeah, Alderwin is an alternate character of a buddy of Vidarius, a necromancer. If my memory serves, we did the J-Boots camp together with Classic. I think that is the same necromancer. So that's 8 slots, right? 2 backpacks, 8 slots. 8 times 3 would be 24 plat. So like 50 plat, I could get myself to level 8 with bone chips. Maybe level 9, because I'm already level 3 as we speak. So I think that's really the play. That'll get us meditate, I think. So I think we might hop on the boat after this and go get ourselves some bone chips. But let's see, right now we're at 20%. Let's see what we get for turning in belts to Canlo. 20% goes up to 44. We got 24% for a belt. Very nice. It's not going to be quite a level, but it's going to be pretty darn close to it. And it looks like this UI is showing us the blue ticks of XP. Don't forget to bring your defense up before you lose XP dying, or you end up like your Necro friend with the AC of a level 5. True that. Hoping the Rubi BP helps me stand around and take hits. See, that's the thing I gotta keep into consideration. I think before I go and buy bone chips, I'm better off... Oh, I should do some selling. Can't carry much. Oh, made a wrong turn. I'm better off trying to kill some stuff and maybe killing some skeletons, because they won't hurt me that much. I might even be better off getting a weaker weapon, just so I get more swings in, right? Let's do that. Let's get a weak weapon, like a splintering club. Or maybe we pay for a worn greatstaff. Level up our two-hand. No, we want to level up our one-hand for sure. A bronze mace? No, we don't need something that nice. Bronze Moaning Star. We just want, like, a cracked club, dude. That way we can level up our one hand faster, kill slower, thereby taking more hits. That would serve our purposes better. Of course, we could get overwhelmed and die. Maybe it's better to just do it like we're doing it now. Or catch it. There is a quest for that. I wonder if it's worth... I have nothing on my face. I might as well put that mask on. I wonder if it's worth... Or catches, you have to turn in 2 at a time. No, I'm gonna blow past all these little measly quests. Let's just sell it. Oh, I'll hold there one thing at a time. Oh, I'm lagging out. So let's get over to the killing fields. I forgot to show them to you on the way here, so I'll have to show them to you now. We'll hit level 4 right quick, though. Hopefully the skeletons are still dark blue to us, and I think at level 4 they will be. Oh, and I just remembered because I saw this sign. One of my other things I wanted to do here was come to this store. For those of you who don't know, it's Red Fist Metal, right? This is a great place to know, because this thing is not sold in Kelethan or in Felwith. You can come here, and you can buy from Hindex Stormhammer for 1 platinum, 2 gold, some medicine bags. We're gonna buy 2. And they are my favorite starting bags. They are twice as much as backpacks, but they weigh 0.4 and they carry 6, whereas a backpack weighs 3 pounds and you carry 8. So you do get 2 extra slots, but you're also carrying an extra 2.6 weight just from the bag itself. Not worth it for me, especially when your strength's low. You're gonna hit encumbrance before you max out your inventory with a bunch of backpacks, right? So I think this is really the way to go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I don't need to go to North Caledon. If I had hit 4, I would go there and train sense setting right now, but I didn't, so. I just put some AC in every slot and everything is good, and if you die before level 10, who cares? If you want, I can give you some Druid PL. I'm only 35. I have 9-point damage shield, regen, and skin. That's a super nice offer, but I wouldn't want to hog your time like that, is what I said. You might be watching this, Alderwin. Vidarius. You know, I'm split, because that does sound nice, right? But then again, now is the time to do the bone chips. Maybe after I do the bone chip thing. If you really wouldn't mind, that would be great. Okay, so here's a decaying dwarf skeleton, conning blue. And we're gonna get this goblin whelp, so we might as well just lay into him anyway. So we're gonna grind. Oh, after I kill this whelp, I'm gonna show you the killing fields. Now they do have a ton of whelps, which is their danger. So I would not come here at level 1, probably. Maybe. But even the run here is dangerous, so probably not. But here it is here. It's not as populated as it was on P99. But there's quite a few skeletons, especially in comparison to G-Fey, which is nice for the bone chips. Now he's offering to port me for free. Maybe I'll take him up on that and I'll go to Kern's now and just get the bone chips, you know? Go buy a bunch of bone chips. Maybe we'll do that. So, I'll unpause it when I figure out what's happening. I don't want to record too much of this boring stuff. Alright, let's try to take out this white chick, and let's see what kind of experience we get. We're at 96 right now. I think this will put us up to level 4. I'm pretty sure. And even though I got the mana for it, I'm not going to nuke. We're hoping to get our defense up anyway, right? If we get an ad, we'll definitely nuke him. But he's not even out damaging our Rubi BP right now. But it's been pretty stingy thus far. Okay, we gotta get our misses in some other window, so... I mean, this is getting annoying with all the, hit you miss, hit you miss, hit you miss, hit you miss. I might as well... Where am I gonna put that? I'm gonna make another window, new chat window. I'm gonna extend it all the way to the right. Yeah, I might get picked up and go get some bone chips. There we go. We got one level up on one hand blunt, which is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for defense, but that's okay. And I don't feel like chasing him around or getting an ad. There we go, we got level 4. Okay, we're gonna go get a pickup. Exactly 0%, so that means it gave us what? Was that 4% for that kill? So, yeah, we would be doing pretty good, except now after we do this bone chip thing, we are going to be way too high. So we're gonna have to find like the lowest level mobs. Probably some orcs around Orc Hill would be good. That way we're also getting belts. Find the lowest level mobs that we can still get XP from, basically, like some light blues. And we need to level up our defense hardcore. So that's probably our route. If he's willing to power level us, maybe we'll get over to Crushbone with him, and he could keep us alive with hits, and we'll be getting XP, belts, and hopefully skill ups. Sounds like a plan. Wow, this is moving faster than I expected. Alright, Alderwin's here. Thank you, man, for the hookup, Vidarius. I like the group menu much better in this UI. You can clearly see the word invite and disband. Oh, he's apparently got a nice earring for me. Alligator tooth. HP 5. Woot. Very nice. Pick up some extra HP. Where did it go? There it is. There we go. He's got another one? That's better than our Sta 2. That's for sure. Let's take this one off and throw that one on. Very nice. Now we're at almost 100 HP. Very nice, thank you. Oh, we just went up to 184 with his, let's see, I'm gonna have to get used to all the buff symbols again. Skin like steel. Oh. Spirit of Wolf. Alright, I guess we're gonna go to West Commons. Maybe when we get there you can throw me a camo too. So I'm safe on the run to the tunnel. Well, okay. The cool thing is we don't need to port back, because after we buy a bunch of bone chips, we're going to die. That's our plan. That's a port system for us. So I don't have to take him out of his way twice. Alright, we made it to the event zone. Safe and sound. And we're announcing our desire to buy bone chips. Let's see what happens. I need to put oh, good lord. This is... Oh, please don't aggro me. This minor icebone skeleton seems to have no problem with me, despite being scowling ready to attack. Forgot I didn't turn off the recording. So Valen here has 5 stacks for me. 2 plat per stack. 10 plat, get 5 stacks of bone chips. That's pretty nice. Right? Here we go. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up some bone chips. And then we're gonna go turn them in. Oh, interesting to note. My sense heading just went up to 1. So I've heard tell, and maybe it's on P99 true, that unless you put 1 point in a sense heading, it's not going anywhere. So I wonder if that's something secret's changed, or wonder if it was just never true. But our sense heading is going up despite having not put a point into it. And I think that was the same case on Marrow. I remember that happening as well earlier. Oh gosh, we might be getting trained right now. Let's see if we can get out of the way of this major icebone skeleton. Let me just get away from the wall that you're sliding down, sir. So we got some bones, but we need more. A box and room to right of entrance. That means I could have run right here and gotten a box. However, I already have one, so I can't loot it. So yeah, if we can definitely get a box. We can definitely get a box. We're gonna have to give this one back to Marrow somehow. For sure. Now, we just got 5 stacks of bone chips. I'm pretty sure that can get us up to like level 7 or so. Maybe we should just be happy with that. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've got competition for the bone chips at the moment. So let's go get ourselves killed. And get out of here. Ah, skeleton. Prepare to die. Oh, you're getting the best of me now, but you just wait. I've got you right where I want you, which is killing me. Haha! You thought you were winning. But by winning, you are really helping me escape your dungeon and get a free teleport. Alright, let's go turn in some more bone chips. Oh, we lost all of our buffs. Feels so slow. Alright, we are level 4 with 3% into our level. I'm going to turn in all these bone chips and then we'll see where we're at.
You're just level 4?
It's a new character. Alright, so Alderman says the game plan is you should level up your defense at level 5, which I am right now. So I didn't turn in all of the bone chips. And he said to do that, when you're at level 5, you can find something like a bat. And it was still Khan's blue, so you just let it beat on you. Indefinitely. And that should do it. We just gotta engage him and get him solo somewhere away from where another one will come in and get involved. Gotta make sure our auto attack is off. Make sure we don't go close enough to the guards. And apparently he says we can literally AFK and go watch TV or something and let this bat just hit us with the ruby breastplate on. He can't kill us. And it should level up our defense to max over time. But I'm gonna watch my HP first to make sure that's true. Yep, HP staying at 100%. The regen so far is better than his damage. It sucks to have to take an hour off the game just to let it do this, but I shouldn't complain. I did get to level 5 pretty quick. Alright guys, quick update. This is probably a good 30 or 40 minutes later, and I think they've patched the game to prevent this strategy that we're trying to take advantage of that was recommended to us, because first time I came back and I found the bat gone, and I looked at all the text. There's no sign of anybody having come and killing it for me or anything like that. It was just gone. So, I don't know. I think if you're AFK, the mob will, return to its usual activities or whatnot, what have you, after so much time. And he will not be on you anymore. And so, I took a shower and came back again, found myself standing alone. And as a result, we've only gotten our defense up to 9 in all this time. And I think the max is like 25 or 30. I'm not sure which it is. But we're going to hit that max. We're going to go turn in what remains. I'm sorry about the music, but I need to be out of... well, you know what? If we're going to be if we're going to have a time constraint, maybe we should pick up another bat. Maybe that would be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And hopefully even 2 bats are unable to out DPS the Ruby, and that should increase the chances of defense leveling up. Whoa, I might have been wrong about that one. Some of the bats are level 2, I think, and that might be what we're dealing with here. A level 2 bat. But anyway, once we do get to max defense, I'll go turn in those bone chips, and I think that'll get me from like 5 to, let's say, 7, if we're lucky. We really don't have that many left at this point. We got 1.5 stacks. We're probably only going to get somewhere into level 6. which makes me want to go get more bone chips, actually. Or maybe I should buy some belts, and if I get enough belts, but that would burn a lot of my money, and this is spell money. But if we got enough belts, we could. I wanted to get to like level 8 or I think level 9. Let me see. When does Clerics get? Level 9 is our next spell level. But it looks like we don't get a new heal at level 9 anyway. We do get light healing, which is a 26-point heal at level 5. So maybe we'll just get to level 7 or level 8, and then maybe we can get a group in the event zone at that point. I mean, I think that's a possibility. But either way, we gotta max out defense at least up to our current level now. And then if we bone chip up another level or 2, I'm okay with letting defense catch up. I don't want to get in that zone and get a box, but I will need to find a friend to help me. Or I could get power leveled. Maybe who I'll Crushbone. Maybe I could get power leveled. There's only 13 players in Crushbone. Imagine getting power leveled in Crushbone right now. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna send Terpuntine a tell so he knows. It's me. And he's a high level druid, so he could power level us. That would be pretty neat. Anyway. Let's see how long this recording is. Already 41 minutes. So I was thinking of while this is going on, logging onto P99 and checking out my P99 Red Cleric Sendrith again. But you would have a lot of sound coming through. Although I guess I could mute this game. We would be hearing this going on, and I'd be on the other one and my talking. And it's already long, so yeah, I'm gonna pause it for now. Wow, double bat strategy just paid off quick. We went 10, 11, 12, 13 like real quick. Just like a burst. It's nice. 14. So yeah, this is the way to go. 15. Wow, I don't know what's going on. We've reached some sort of threshold. It seems to be taking off. That or random RNG. Kind of like my poker night the other night, where I won about $100 after like 4 sessions in a row of losing about a similar amount. 16. Holy crap, it just keeps going. Alright. Maybe we can get back to playing this guy in a second here. Okay, this bat here just disengaged. Which is interesting. So it seems like if they're engaged with you for a long time and you don't die and they don't die, they just disengage. That seems to be the mechanic at play to prevent this strategy. Interesting to know. Oh, I should stop hitting that bat because I do want it to hit me. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we just capped our defense, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure our level 5 cap is 25. And we did it really fast once we pulled 2 bats at a time. We even had 3 bats for a second. We nearly died. But it was definitely way to go, especially since they have this thing that prevents you from AFK leveling your defense. And our friend Terpuntine is a druid. He's helped us before, and he is at the Dwarven docks killing dwarf guards, and he offered to power level us in between spawns on aqua goblins, which are level 10. So we're gonna go turn in some more chips here, and then go meet him over there for some power leveling. Alright, here we go. Level 5. 77% in. Nearly 78% in. Takes us to 84. Which is about 7%. I think it's at like 6 point something per turn in. This one's gonna ding us to 6. Now we're at 3% in. Let's see what they do for us now. About 5%. Still decent. We've only got 3 more turn-ins though. So we definitely didn't quite make it. Made it nowhere near level 8, but we only bought 5 stacks. And to be fair, it was recommended that I buy 16 to get from 1 to 8. Okay. Alright, level 6, 23% in. Let's head on over to the docks and get power leveled. Okay, went to buy some spells. Bag's literally nearly completely full with a bunch of level 1 spells I still needed, and I skipped a whole bunch of spells that I think I don't need. A bunch of level 4 spells I think I should buy, and I skipped a bunch that I also don't need again. And then I got a bunch of level 9 spells, and also 2 of my level 14 spells, just in case this power leveling takes off and I go from there to the event zone. I got Invis vs Undead, and I got my new heal. I wonder if there's there's Expulse Undead. I should pick up that too. So that way I don't have to go back to a cleric guild if I don't want to. I can go straight from getting power leveled to the event zone. I doubt that's going to happen tonight. I don't think the power leveling will be that strong. I'm worried I'm going to die, but you never know. Better to be prepared. Alright, you guys, we've arrived, and this camp is full of yellow and dark blue mobs. So they're definitely not level 10, because I'm level 6. So, this is perfect. We get a damage shield and a chloroplast. I think we can take 4 mobs and survive, and especially if he's watching just to make sure, and keeping us alive with an extra heal. We should level pretty quick, I think. Like this, for sure. What happened? I was scribing the spell and then it stopped. I must have closed the book. Anyway, gonna pause it for now until we get started. Okay, buffs are incoming. I'm not sure how I feel about this UI when I go to see the merchant and I see a big window full of all their stuff and this spell book. I don't know. But it's nice to see the XP the way it is. I think I'm going to continue to give it a shot. I like kind of the blue design as well. So we're getting HP buffs, and then I think we're getting a damage shield. Alright, here we go. We're starting this. Damage shield is on now. Did that nuke land? I'm not even sure, but I better make sure. These guys are dying quick. There we go. Now I gotta land a hit on this dude. There we go. I don't think that was resisted. Alright, we got like 4% off the other ones. Oh, he came back. Or I don't know what's going on, where this guy came from. Maybe it was just a fresh spawn, but I can't seem to pull off a nuke on him. There we go. Well, we got up to 38. I think that means about 12%. Not bad. Not bad. I wonder if we can do any better somehow. The damage shield is just ripping him down so fast. It was hard to It was hard to pull off the hits and whatnot. Let's see if there's any more to pull. Another camp of 5. Another. Alright, here's another camp of 5. Uh-oh. There, we got him. So he might run in and add his friends. Oh no, he needs help. So he's gonna run away from his friends? It's like, alright, buddy. Like, really? Okay. Gonna try another session here in a second. Alright, here we go. We want to start on a yellow. A white was a good one to start on. Boom. And then we gotta make sure we land a hit on this dude. There we go. Now those two are gonna kill themselves on us. Here we got another yellow. There we go. Oh, nice. This guy was doing some weird stuff. We gotta make sure. I think we hit him. I'm not sure actually. I'm gonna keep casting on him. There we go. We got him now. Wow, we just got up to 51. That's pretty nice. And that's gonna go up a bit more in a second. 55. Alright, that's definitely PLing. Definitely PLing. I think we can get to at least level 8, 9 might be doable as well. Alright, we're in wolf form. Give us some run speed and what was I gonna say? Oh, a plus attack. I think there's some more like way over there. I'm trying to see if I can't click one. Might not be worth going there though. So yeah, we'll probably just do these 2 camps. And rip it up. Alright, so I think we're gonna just keep grinding out this power leveling. Check in the end. This video's getting kind of long anyway, you know. Gosh, I hope I hit them all. Looks like it so far. This guy still got 60% HP. How is that? Wow, doing great. It's just been so fast, and already 40% into 7. I can't believe it. It's only been a round or 2 more since I paused, and defense and offense are leveling with me right there. So is one hand blunt. This really is perfect. I'll check in later, probably near the end of the sesh here. Alright, we are now level 8, and it is just awesome. This Tucklicious Tucknation, I think, is a Dark Elf cleric who came and she cleared one of the camps one time. And then we started thinking about why she would be doing that, because she has a last name, so she's at least 20, so you know that these are not XP mobs for her. So of course it must be faction, right? So we talked to her, and when we found out it was faction, it works better for both of us. If she doesn't have to do the killing, she just heals me when I'm in combat. And or she tries to land a hit or two on each mob, and then they all die on my damage shield. So got some company here. But yeah, already level 8 in one session. It's 1:40 a.m. and I'm probably gonna log in. I should log in 20 more minutes, but my wife did go to bed. Oftentimes she's like staying awake watching TV, and if she's awake, sometimes she can't fall asleep if I don't go to bed, so I really don't know if she's actually asleep or not. But if she did fall asleep, I'm good and I could push it a bit, which I think I'd like to. I'd like to get to level 9, because that's like a spell level where I get a new heal, I do believe. Let me double check that real quick. Level 9, I get a new buff and not a new heal, but oh, here we go. My camera work. Oh, I just remembered I'm a cleric. I was like, oh, this cleric came to join me. I'm like, wait, I'm a cleric too. Sorry, I should have paused the video. Yeah, when I stopped my train of thought, I'm getting tired, you guys. I'm getting tired. But yeah, it has been amazing. I'm already 26% into 8. Looks like we're gonna hit 9. That means we will have gone from 6 to 9 here in like around an hour of time. We are not only gonna be able to be high enough to get into the event zone, but we're gonna be high enough to be at a groupable level in the event zone. So nice. But I've only got a few more days to get on that. Oh, in my in my exhaustion, I forgot to unpause. We took the dwarf camp, and I didn't realize one of the dwarves was red to me, and I very nearly died. Luckily, Terpuntine came back and healed me a couple times. Otherwise, I would be dead right now. But we definitely got a nice XP jump off of it. That's for sure. Oh, this one's only blue. He's hardly worth it. But better than nothing. But wow. But yeah, I'm getting exhausted. Look at this. I talk and I say like one sentence and then I just space out. It's about 2 a.m. I should probably call it. It's just like, how often am I going to get this chance to get these levels like this, you know? I think I want to push to at least level 9. We can do that. We're 64%. Anyway, I'll pause it for now. Oh, I literally just paused and look at the OOC chat on my screen. Classic must have popped on. Haha. Alright. Well, I'm probably going to wrap up this video. Well, I'll try to get the ding and wrap it up then. Alright, we just finished up the last of these dwarves. We're at 92%. This guy's red. Let's see what he does to us. I forgot to unpause it again. I'm that tired. This video is that long anyway. Oh my goodness. Please just root him so I can use the damage shield. The cleric's sitting there watching. It's like, please. Root this guy. Please. Please. Or hit him. You could hit him at this point. Pretty sure. Ooh. That did it. More than 8% off of that guy. Wow. We are now level 9. We are now level 9. Oh, here I go, forgetting to pause again. So, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video, you guys. I might keep grinding a little bit with these two, but it's looking pretty good. Sendrith's back in action. I will see you next time.